It's cold. What Temptation say? When it's cold outside. Alright. Hi everyone. This is a project that I was working on for the past maybe like 2 months. And after a while I was like, man, I haven't seen this thing in a long time. I need to see it through. Like I got to see it through and show you guys how to transcribe music. So that's what I did. So some of the clips are gonna be a little bit different than others and just gonna be a little bit, older. And on top of that, I don't know if you can hear my microphone, but I do have a new microphone. The older clips from the beginning of the video, I had to record my mic and sync up with the video. I had to sync the footage from my mic to the footage on my camera so that they can go in tandem. But now that I have a microphone for my camera, I don't have to do any of that. It's cute. She's cute. She does her thing. Let me show you. She's a cute little thing. Looks like I got like a Swiffer wet jet or like a Swiffer sweeper on my camera. But other than that, there will be another upload. I think I'll say that again in this video. I know I was supposed to post last week, but your girl has been busy. I've been doing stuff, man. So you guys have it now. That's all that matters, and you're getting another one at the end of the week. So be happy, be happy. That's it. Stay cute. Have fun. Bye. You know why I'm so pissed? Because I recorded this entire thing. I recorded the video, the first part, and then I realized it was all recorded in slow motion. So we're gonna start this again. Hi everyone, it's your favorite Mellophile here, and I am here to tell you how to create and transcribe music. I shouldn't have said create, because create means composition, and composition takes a lot of artistic integrity, and that's a lot of what I don't have right now, today. Like, I could make a song if I really wanted to, I just don't want to. I'm going to be showing you how to read a key signature, a time signature, how to write and sheet music, and how to play what you just wrote. Thing about me, I love ragtime. It's just, I don't know, it's just something about really, really old mics being recorded with like really loud instruments, and it's just kind of like blaring that really old, like, I don't know, it's just something about it. And I have been on a real over the garden wall kick for the past like X amount of years, multiple years. And I start listening to it when, the leaves change, like the ounce, just the smallest ounce of red. There's other playlists that added on top of the Blasting Company, which is the people who made the soundtrack to Over the Garden Wall, and other songs from just, different random songs that kind of embody the Over the Garden Wall experience. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are aware of the movie The Little Rascals, the modern one, not the original Little Rascals. The Little Rascals came out in like the 1930s, almost pushing 100 years actually. And I really love that theme song. It's very ragtimey. It's really fun. Try and roll the clip. So I thought to pay a bit of an homage to the original Little Rascals and to a little bit of my childhood and all Little Rascals that I've met throughout my life. We're gonna start off with the time signature. Now, most times, I'm not sure how anyone else's methods go with making music and transcribing music, but I start with a key signature, or I start with a time signature, because it's very, very important. Now, let's listen to it again. It sounds like a bit of a waltz. Also, I love a good waltz. Second Waltz by Shostakovich. Right? Shostakovich? Hold on. I'm right, it's Shostakovich. It may sound like a waltz, but it is not a waltz. It's actually in 6/8 time. Hello, it's nighttime, and it's raining slightly outside, and I don't know if you can tell, but it adds more warmth and more intimacy than it does in the first clip. And I look a lot more tame. My eyebrows are brushed. I've got like my little swoop here, and you know, outside of my bonnet and stuff, I went to work, did the shift, ate food, and now I'm like more mellow so I can talk about music. Candles lit. Lighting is all over the place. As you can see, there's tons of shadows. It's a semi-fun time. So, 3/4 and 6/8 time. Let's get into it. Please bear with me with all of the lighting and all of the changes and change. Got 3/4 and 6/8. If you hear in the... That's a really bad 8. I'm so sorry. If you hear in the recording, it goes 1/4, 1/4. If you listen to the bass line, you can hear that the subdivision is actually accenting the first and the fourth beats. It's not 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's 1 4 1 4, which makes it a little bit more balanced. Mathematically, 6/8 reduces into 3/4. Yes, these are exactly the same mathematically, but musically they are not the same. They are not the same. I have to get that through your head right now. They are not the same, and that's okay. I'm going to show you the difference. Let's start with 3/4. Now, 3/4 is a simple waltz, like I explained. You can use 3/4 in multiple different notations. 3 being the number of beats. I'm going to use B in this reference, and we're going to use V for the value. So the 3 beats in measure, the quarter note gets that beat, or the eighth note gets the beat, or the half note gets the beat. In a measure in 3/4, you can have, 3 quarter notes, a half note and a quarter note, a dotted quarter note, or 6/8 notes like we have right here. Oop, I need one more. And 6/8 also has that same notation. So to make this a little easier, we're going to use 6/8 notes. So 3/4, we are going to be subdividing in 2s. So with that, we've got 3 groups of 2. So to make it when we go back to 3/4, there are 3 beats in the measure, and you're like, what the hell? There's like 6 notes that I'm looking at right now. Hold on. There are 2/8 that make up a quarter. So that makes up 1 quarter note, right? And then how many quarter notes do we have? We've got 3. Those 3 beats all go onto 1 beat of each quarter note. I don't know why I just wrote over the quarter notes, but you get what I mean. Does that make sense? Okay. How this is counted, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and. So it sounds like 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Or 1 2 3 1 2 3, right? Pretty sure. Now let's get into 6/8. So instead of subdividing into 2s, stay with me. We're subdividing into 3s. That's what we're doing. So now that you see there's 6 beats in the measure, there are 6 eighth notes. And the eighth note, which we've got 6 of them, gets those beats. And how does that sound? So most times in 6/8, the first and the fourth notes, just like I mentioned before, are accented. So it's gonna sound like 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Or gonna erase these little squiggle bobs. 1 and 2 and same counting, just different notation. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Sound good? Hey, it's Off Cam Trin here, and I'm here to show you the key signature process. Now, it was a really hard time finding the key signature because if you listen to the recording, it's very old, and you're probably wondering well, Trin, why didn't you use the more modern remastered version? It's because I wanted the authenticity and I wanted it for the plot, okay? With the mics being so old and being so sensitive to sounds over, X amount of decibels, it's kind of delaying the true tonality of each pitch. So it's kind of like, and it's making everything sound so distorted. Some of the pitches were like really off key or like really flat, and I'm trying to figure out like some sort of, equilibrium. So I got in touch with a couple of friends and they were giving me all different answers, and it made it even more confusing because I'm like, okay, I thought it was C major. Then my friends were like, I think it's F major. Actually, my cello instructor in one of them was saying it was B minor, and then two of my other friends were like, okay, I think it's G major because of X, Y, and Z. So we're just gonna go with G major, and if it's wrong, please let me know. So I tried, and maybe I was right in like the 1,000 of answers I was given, so I might not be too off. So let's get started. G major is the first major scale of the circle of fifths. If you look at the circle of fifths, it's got one side on the left with all the flats, and all on the right you've got your sharps. And the first, with C, with having 0 sharps and 0 flats, we've got G. And you go from circle of fifths. The circle of fifths is pretty self-explanatory. Every time you go up from the 5th note, that is your major scale. So C, D, E, F, G. G is our major scale with 1 sharp, which is F sharp. And I'm going to play really slow so that you can see that we're only playing 1 sharp. There's probably a sharp or a flat that's in here, but that is going to be written. So here we go. We're starting off with B natural. F sharp, and then we're actually jumping up another octave. And then the melody starts over again, but with a twist. Then jumping up. G major, everyone. Now let's write it out. So we've got our blank sheet music here. And we usually start off with, when we're transcribing something, we write off the clef. Now, trombone, bassoon, tuba, cello, let's see what else. Timpani, pretty sure it plays in bass clef. I don't really know. But a lot of those instruments play in bass clef. So we're going to start there. I'm going to try and draw as boldly as I can because you might not be able to see it that much. And if you've seen sheet music before, they're all in different measures. Now we have to write those measures out because of course we're transcribing them. We're going to write out the major. Now I mentioned before we are in G major, just to keep this up there. And G major only has 1 sharp, and that is F sharp. Treble clef and bass clef read in different notes when it comes to the lines and the spaces. So treble clef is every good boy deserves fudge, and the spaces are F-A-C-E. Now, when it's with bass clef, though, it's good boy deserves fudge always, A-C-E-G. It's weird, I know, but it is what it is. When I tell you that G major, where G major has 1 sharp, we're going to find F. So, good boy deserves fudge. And we're going to write out a sharp sign, which is kind of similar to a pound sign when you're like calling someone like press pound. And that's it. That's the key signature. So that indicates that we are in the key of G major, and the only sharp that we have is the F. And that's how we make sure that we are in G major. Now the time signature, which is easy, we just make it 6/8. Little fraction. Perfect. Perfect. You can usually start a note with all of this in here because all of this doesn't equal anything. So we're going to start with our first note, which is B. Natural. I forget that I can't just like go ham and just start writing it in. I actually have to explain every single thing to you guys. So when it comes to writing in notes, it is even a method to writing in the notes from having the staff or like the line of the note be on the right side or the left side. So when you start with a B, since we're starting on a B right here, the line is on the right side, but as soon as you get past this second space right here, you start writing on the left. So I went ahead and did this off camera just to see how this looks for you guys. So we've got our 4 notes here, which equate 6 notes. So we've got our B, then D, then E, then G. And every quarter note, like I said, has 2 beats in 6/8. In 6/8, not 4/4. 4/4, a quarter note has 1 beat. In 6/8, quarter notes have 2. So we value quarter notes with 2 and eighth notes with 1, because every eighth note gets that beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how it's gonna sound. I'm gonna do one more measure with you guys on camera, and then I'm gonna do it off camera, and then we'll put it together. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Let's see. There is another note notation called the dotted half note, which I explained a little earlier in the video, that has a value of 3 notes. So in 6/8, you only need 2. And dotted notes are kind of self-explanatory on how to draw them. You just draw a quarter note and then a dot next to it. Now this is good because we have another B, but in a higher octave. And this indicates that this B is in a lower octave, and this B above the staff indicates that we are in a higher B. So now we're gonna actually make the head of this a little bigger and add a dot, like so, like that. The next note is E natural, and that is also above the staff, so it's gonna be in a higher octave for me, in a higher register, and you'll hear it when we play it together. When it comes to notes above the ledger lines, it's kind of an imaginary line to indicate what the notes are. Yeah, that's right. Right? And then just add a little dot right there. So E is actually going to have 2 lines underneath, and we're going to add our dot. And that's our measure. So the measures can be as small and big as you want, but as long as they equal 6 notes, or 6 beats, or 4 beats, or 2 beats, whatever the time signature, whatever the time signature asks for. Do this off camera, and then I'll show you guys, and then we'll play together. All right, I'll be back. Quick disclaimer from editing Trin here. I'm exhausted. You guys, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I've been working, like I told you guys, I've been working on this video for months because I've been on and off doing stuff and I've been busy. And it's like either you're all in or you're not. And there's no in between. So, again, disclaimer, my mics are great, but they can't withhold a trombone. So I have to get some better mics, do some research on the right mics to get. So she might sound a little muffled, a little weird. And it's okay. You guys get the gist, I hope. It makes me a little self-conscious about my playing, but I've been playing for 10 years, so I like to think I'm a little bit good. Okay, bye. Hi everyone, our time together is almost done. We are at the final stage, and we are going to play what we just transcribed. We'll have plenty of opportunities to make more music together. Just let me know if you guys like this and want to hear more and want to learn more about music theory, because there's so much more when it comes to music theory. This was just in 6/8 time. Eventually, you'll learn that some pieces don't play in one time signature. Sometimes for 30 measures, we're playing in 6/8, and then the rest of the song, we're playing in 4/4. That's just how music theory is. Is it confusing? Yes. Is it annoying? Also yes. I've been doing a little bit of mic check because my microphone, although she's great, my trombone is louder. And I am recording, you can't really see, but I've got my mic set up here and my headphones to kind of monitor my volumes. So what we're gonna do, we've got our full sheet of music here. Not full, because the theme song's not that long. A tuning pitch of B flat, and then we'll get started. Actually, we're a little sharp, so I'm gonna push out just a little. There it is. I was going a little sharp that time. When you're practicing a piece, you first want to get the rhythm and the cadence and the notes correct. Like, you want to get all of that knocked out before you add in the musicianship. What I mean by musicianship, you don't want to have any flatness to the piece you're playing. You want the piece to actually have a bit of a story. You want to add some, if the song is a love song, add some romantic flares. Let's add a little bit vibrato. Let's add some legato. Let's add some stuff to make this a romantic piece. When it comes to Little Rascals, just do whatever you want for me. I just kind of, I pick and choose, like I kind of mess around with some styles and see if I like it. But make sure at the end of the day, you're still getting those phrases, you're still getting those tunes, you're still getting in pitch. But after that, music, you make it whatever you want. I'm gonna put on the metronome actually, so you guys can hear the pulse. But I'm not gonna have it like overbearing the song. That's way too fast. Let's go at 60. Actually, we can do 55. Remember when I was talking to you guys about how it accents the first and the fourth notes? This little diagram we do here, you see how it's bouncing on the first? 1, 4, 1, 4. Cool, right? I think that's my best right now because I've been practicing like for the past hour. So this is the final result. And now, my friends, it is time for us to say goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed me teaching you a little bit about music theory and how to transcribe and just a little bit behind the scenes and what being a musician is like. There will be a second upload this weekend. I will be talking about, who knows? I usually think of stuff, you know, a couple of days in advance, still a couple of days. Like, comment, share, ask questions. If you want to know any songs that you want transcribed, we can do that. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye! I've been practicing this, and I've been doing excerpts, and I've been like warming up my face to perform for you guys. And I should have did this earlier, because now my face is a little tired. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, I got that all over my shoes. That's gross. Hey! Hey!
I think.
What's up? I'm actually like practicing right now, but like, what's up? Water. Water break! As a musician, the perfect time, the best results you get, for me at least, in your practice session is like smack in the middle. Like if you're in the middle of your practicing, that's the best result you can have because you're already starting. You're not gonna be your best in the beginning because you're starting to warm your face up, and near the end, your face starts to get worn out. So in the middle, it's just it's sort of a sweet spot. We're gonna put laptop here. I got 30 minutes. Well, maybe I should try a higher octave instead. It's okay. It's all right. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna go to YouTube, and everyone's gonna like it, and everyone's gonna say you did so well, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in like 3 minutes. We're doing some tuning, some fine tuning. Another octave up.
Oh, I was just calling because I saw your story. You look so pretty, and I never got the chance to call you.
Thank you. E flat. I'm so used to playing E flats and everything after that. All right, let's get this shit over with. I'm gonna empty my spit towel. Come on, Trin. You could do this. You could literally do this. You've been doing this for 10 years. You should be able to do this by now. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. Second position. No, it's not. Yes, it is. These headphones are gonna be the death of me. I mean, they were only like $5, but. Hey there, you hey there. How are you doing? Tell me what's up.
What is that, trombone?
Yeah, I could have just played the flute. That's boring. No hate to the flautist now. Don't get on my ass. I was getting great. We're on a roll. You know what? Let me write down the position, even though it's been 10 years. Sometimes I still have to write the positions in. It's all right. It's all right. Nice vibrato in there. That's good.
We're on break right now, and what I was gonna say is, if you're in Chicago, well, I'm sure you'll be there over our winter break because that's where you're at right now.
Right. I could, but this isn't swing. This isn't jazz. This isn't the blues. It's ragtime. It's very different. The one time I'm playing around, I actually get the Pied Piper of Bassin Street. Yeah, that's like really, that's bleeding through the mic. Oh no. I have some friends that were in the military, and they was just like, they kept saying hydrate. And I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing, but when I hear hydrate, it's just like, go get some more, like take a lap. So maybe I'm close. So, this is also in third position. I'm almost there. I have to get ready soon. I have 5 minutes, like 5 minutes. I can't do anything else more than that. I have to come back and do this later.
If schedule permitting, maybe I can make a little road trip to Chicago. I love Chicago.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah.
I'd love to come see you, like maybe in December, early January.
Yeah, that'd be great. What in the motherfuck?
And like, when I tell you this has been, it's been stressful.
I get you.
But I'll let you keep doing your thing, keep practicing, and we'll talk later.
Okay, we'll talk later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, that was cute. Oh shit, we're still recording. Maybe what we'll do is I'll get ready for work and then come back and try this again. I'll keep this here and then we'll do it again. Let's do that because I gotta get ready.